Yeah, I'll be with you in a second, lads. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Hello. LCT, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mountainside stream. Oh, we here for another day. Another day of music feedback. We got a little competition going on if you want to jump in. We're doing music feedback. We're doing the regular schmegula. Into the Discord, exclamation Discord in the chat. Press enter after you type exclamation Discord, no spaces, and you will be given a link to the Discord. You go in there, chuck it in there. But yeah, welcome to the Mountainside stream, guys. We're taking it easy today. We're going to be watching a few videos before we dive into music. As I always say, we're going to be updating ourselves on technology and music because they're both really closely related. And like, I'm doing my research at the same time you are. I'm getting updated at the same time you are, you know, like. Anyways, welcome into the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday night. We vibing out here, man. We freaking vibing, man. Alrighty. So, one thing I wanted to do. Oh, where is it? There's a music video that I wanted to watch. Not actually a music video, but you know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. I think we could all learn off this. It's Hudson Freeman talking about how he turned virality into a real audience. It's all good and well to want to go viral, but you can lose that steam if you don't deal with it properly. And you know, I think this guy, Hudson Freeman, is a great example of a strategy that enabled him to make good on that virality.
Hudson Freeman is an alternative folk artist from Brooklyn.
Oh shit, he's an Australian. Oh shit.
After a huge rise in popularity mid last year, Hudson's gone on tour with his brand of sentimental, soul-bearing folk.
Why does this man scream? He's probably living in Melbourne, let's face it. But he could be living in Brisbane. But judging by this photo, Melbourne. Or this shot, I should say. Now I want to find out where bro is from. Yeah, Australia. No shit, buddy. Sydney. Dang it. I'm wrong. He's from dang Sydney. All right, let's keep watching.
That has resonated with audiences the world over. I sat down with Hudson here in Sydney to chat about turning internet virality into a live audience and more. Hudson Freeman.
Pleasure to meet you.
So nice to meet you. For those who aren't familiar with you and what you do, can you introduce yourself and a little bit about your music?
Yeah, my name is Hudson Freeman. I guess I'm a slacker folk artist from Brooklyn, originally from Texas.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's dissect slacker folk.
Yeah.
What are your influences from the slacker genre and the folk genre, and how do those meld together?
I definitely got really into indie folk music originally. I'm like,
People really pronouncing the R in folk and the fucking... Why am I hearing people say suggest? It's suggest. The double G is pronounced as a fucking J. It's not suggest. It's not folk. It's folk. Jesus Christ, man.
really inspired by like Sufjan Stevens. There's an artist a band from here I really was into called the Middle East. I was actually kind of thinking about them last week when I flew here.
Such a good band.
Yeah, like really short-lived band. I think when I got into university, I started getting more into like alt rock and like Radiohead and Big Thief and that kind of thing. The last few years I've been into like some like lo-fi rock bands like Sparkle Horse and Duster and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of been the journey.
You're from the Midwest via Dallas, Eswatini, I believe.
I lived in South Africa
Yeah.
as a teenager.
You've lived in a few different places. You're now based in Brooklyn.
hmm
How has having lived in these different places influenced your creative outlet?
I feel like maybe the immediate
many
thought that comes to
cuts.
mind is like more of this alienating thing, probably because I was from the suburbs in Texas and then moved to South Africa and was homeschooled as a teenager and then moved to the Midwest for university. And I think
I'm thinking
probably
of a
more
weird
like
video
the
would be
lyrical
sweet.
content has been how that has shaped my music. Not so much like the musical like sonics. But yeah, definitely feel like I moved through a lot of very introverted, lonely feelings that kind of uh, definitely contribute to the way I write.
As I understand it, your parents were missionaries.
That's right. Yeah.
What role does faith have in your music and your creative process?
That's an interesting question. I feel like I've been pretty hesitant maybe to like talk about faith so much just because it's kind of hard to be explicable in what I mean. But I still like consider myself a Christian in maybe weird, uh, annoying ways at times. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like philosophy for me, and it's more of like a social ethic than it is like a set of beliefs that I'm like trying to convert people to. I feel like my music, the project is like attempting to be very like universalist and very much talking about like universal human experiences. And I think it comes out of like this commitment I have to people and to like a better world, as banal as that might sound.
You're an
Hmm,
artist who's been aided by a really rapturous audience online.
Yeah,
Tell me-
the guitar heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about a little bit about that experience of sort of seeing this sudden expansion to your audience by way of your digital platform.
Yeah, I was really fortunate to just have this really strange moment where people like kind of found this guitar riff that I had been kind of playing for maybe like a year or so, and then it just kind of blew up overnight in late August of last year. I think it just really kind of captured musicians first and foremost. I think Instagram really has a big community of like aspiring musicians and guitarists and people who are just like interested in playing and getting better. And I think, I don't know, there's just something like an interesting sound that people got excited about. And I don't know, I just kind of used it as a launching pad for showing my music. And fortunately, there was like enough there for people to realize there was more than just a riff, you know?
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. You mentioned guitar heads. Are you yourself a guitar head? Is that how you would self-describe? Is that your entry point?
Not so much. I feel like I'm more of a songwriter, and like guitar is just how it's just like a really integral part of how I write songs. Like for me, it's like I start from a riff or a chord progression, and the melody just kind of like sneaks its way around the guitar part. And so it's not necessarily that I like go about trying to like be the most coolest or like proficient or like shredder or whatever. It's more just like guitar is how I express songwriting. It's how I find melody. It's how I find harmony.
How much of your affinity for folk music can be attributed to guitar as opposed to lyricism?
That's probably insightful because I think I've always just loved the acoustic guitar. One thing I've thought a lot about is like when I discovered the like unplugged Nirvana album when I was a teenager, and I remember feeling like I really love the way rock music sounds on an acoustic guitar. And then I kind of just was like, screw the electric guitar. I'm just gonna like be an acoustic guitarist. And I think you just play acoustic guitar for a while. If you play acoustic guitar for a while, you're gonna find yourself really gravitating towards like folk,
Yep.
playing. You're gonna
It's true.
gravitate towards fingerstyle playing. You're
Yep.
gonna gravitate towards like bluegrass and like
Straight
flat
up.
picking and
Straight
all these
up.
kind of traditional, yeah, these traditional forms of like acoustic music. But
Yeah.
I still think I'm more of like a rock guitarist than I'm a full guitarist. It
It's
just
true.
happens to be on the acoustic guitar, and it just kind of comes together in this fusion.
With a particular
I love that. I love like his attitude and his journey because I not only is it cool, but I can relate to it myself heavily. I've spent most of my life on an acoustic guitar. Obviously, I've played in bands. I played electric guitar a lot and stuff, but acoustic guitar is where I do all my writing. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like my main thing. So yeah. W. Hudson Freeman, just for having like a really cool, relatable story. You. What up, V-Dub? Hold up. I'm just gonna get something in the kitchen.
artists that stood out to you as exemplars of making rock music on
Hmm.
acoustic guitar?
There was this like Christian contemporary artist named Michael Gungor, who was like a really brilliant guitarist and mostly played on like classical and steel string acoustic. And I just thought he was incredible and made it seem really cool. The last few years, I think like people like Mark Kozlik from Sun Kil Moon, Red House Painters is like one of the coolest examples I can think of. The best example is probably like Adrian Lenker.
Oh, for sure.
So like Big Thief, I remember hearing the song Mythological Beauty, which was the first Big Thief song I heard, and just being like, this is like the coolest riff ever. And it is a melody that's like just sneaking around the guitar part. Adrian Lenker is definitely a huge one. Sun Kil Moon's huge one.
For sure.
And
Had
then like
song-
Elliott Smith through Osmose.
Song of the week. Yo, let's go, man. Congratulations. Woo! Fuck yeah, bro. Shit yeah. WVW.
Because I didn't really listen to Elliott Smith growing up. I've only really listened to him the last couple of years, but I realized, oh shit, he just like inspired probably all the people that I've listened to.
Totally. You're on tour in Australia at the moment. What's it been like seeing this huge digital audience that you've amassed translate to a global live audience?
It's strange because I'm doing these like these opening slots for Mumford and Sons. That, by the way, that was one of the bands that kind of got me into folk music when I was a teenager. I kind of gravitated away from like folk pop the last few years, but it still is something I'm hugely nostalgic for and really grateful for them having me. But yeah, I mean, there's people in those audiences who seem to recognize me. That's crazy. I've been doing these side headline shows, doing one tonight in Sydney. It's really strange. Yeah, I think it's really cool to have like an audience already there because of digital media. Obviously, that wasn't something you could always count on. That's not something that artists always had. They had to kind of just like probably go on an international tour and make those fans, in the room. And have them like ready for me. And so that's like really, I'm really grateful for that.
Culturally, on the whole, do you think that having the opportunity to build a digital audience before seeing them in person, do you think that's ultimately helped or hindered developing artists?
It depends on what you do with it. I think it's helped me find because I've
Ah,
been performing for a long time. I like this is an 11-year-old project for me. So whenever I, found my way in the last few months on social media, I already knew how to play live. I think there's lots of people that go viral that are a lot younger and haven't been playing live and don't really know how to work in a live setting. I bet it's tough for them, but for me, I feel like I already kind of did a lot of that groundwork.
Let's talk about music that's important to you.
Hmm.
If you could play me any album, what would you play me?
If I could play any album,
Feel free to pick 3.
okay. I would play "The Party" by Andy Schaaf. I mean, there's so much to like about it. I think that Andy Schaaf is like a one of a kind songwriter. The albums that I would list would probably all be like somewhat conceptual. That's like a really great example of a great concept album. It's like from start to finish a story. I think something that appeals to me about him is that there's a sense of embarrassment and shame that I think he plays with in really funny ways. That's definitely compelling to me. I'm actually gonna be opening for his side project Fox Warren in a couple of months.
Wow,
which
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really excited to meet him, but I'm fully expecting him to be a very shy guy and kind of hard to crack. Yeah, The Party, that's a big one. Illinois by Sufjan Stevens is a huge one. I've always really been into like super almost like baroque or like orchestral experimental stuff. I think something I was really into in high school that I'm still wanting to play with in my newer music is like what's called like post rock. Which is kind of just like it's like cinematic rock music basically
Like
and
in the sort of like Godspeed or
Godspeed, Explosions in the
Sky.
Sky. Yeah, like yeah, those are huge ones like Seguros. I know that I would give him like my third choice, and it's a band I haven't talked about yet, but it's called Trouble Will Find Me by The National.
Beautiful.
The National, Matt Berninger is probably my favorite lyricist of all time. They're incredible.
Amazing.
I feel like I will throw a little shade and say I feel like they've fallen off quite a bit over the last few years.
Okay.
But like I think their like middle period is just like utterly perfect. Trouble Will Find Me is probably like the high point. Yeah.
Well, what he's doing is like so abstract and kind
Yeah.
of like subversive, and he's talking about, you know, I'm a birthday candle in a circle of black girls, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what do
yeah,
you
yeah,
mean
yeah.
by that, man?
It's
It's
just-
like I've been
yeah.
listening to that song for
It's
I don't know
absurd.
8 years, and I
Yeah.
still haven't cracked it.
I think I do know what he means, but like I wouldn't say it.
Totally, you can
Yeah,
feel what he
I
means.
can feel what he means.
But-
Yeah, something like impressionistic or something. I love The National.
Yeah. Ah, great choices.
Yeah,
Hudson Freeman, thank you so much, man.
thank you for having me.
Hey, I wanted to see him, but it didn't line up. It did not line up. Welcome to the MountainsHide stream. If you got songs in the queue, well, shit, your name will be called soon. We're running through music submissions, so if you want to get a submission, and you can, exclamation submit, exclamation line skip. A very next on the agenda, however, right now, it's the MountainsHide ranked 7 48-hour song battle. You got about 24 hours left to create a song under 2 minutes using this drum sample we got in here. Tomorrow at this time, we are going to be putting you all against each other in a tournament, and only the best and first place will be given prize money. You will all be given a rank. You will all be given a rank, bronze through grandmaster, depending on how you perform. This is MountainsHide ranked, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, Steve Brule's here.
You got you. Scared you.
Oh yeah, Steve.
Guys and gals, me Mutahar, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, should you be allowed to install whatever it is on your device? I think the answer to that is a resounding yes. Now, in the last several months, I made plenty of videos where I
Bear back.
talked about Google and them basically locking down Android tighter than a drill sergeant's asshole, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, ultimately, at the end of it, this is an ongoing little battle, but where I see wins, I talk about wins, because life is filled with negativity and doom and gloom, and sometimes you have to be able to laugh, you have to be able to look at when you've won. So this battle involves Epic Games, the people that make Fortnite, and the people that make effectively one of the largest search engines in the world, Google. Now, Google is a company that is behind Android to an extent, right? Google is one of the largest names behind the Android operating system, which powers Android devices. So when you buy a Samsung phone, when you buy a Google phone, when you really buy any of these devices, the reality of it is that at the core of it is the operating system known as Android. And Android is supposed to be a place that is free compared to the, walled garden that is Apple's iPhone. You know, with iPhones, you can't really install anything outside of what Apple allows you. And before you go into the comments section and say, but Muda, I have plenty of ways that I can sideload things. I hate using the language of the enemy. The reality is This is a Fisher-Price phone that is locked down and restricted, and this allows you to, at the moment, install whatever the hell it is that you want. Is it from the official Google store? Doesn't fucking matter. You bought the device, you should be allowed to install whatever it is that a young,
True.
I
agree. This is relevant to musicians simply because some of y'all use your phone to, some of you use your phone to do music. And if you're not going to be able to download whatever APK you want, then when you're like hard up for finding what you need at a cheap price, well, what are you going to do? You're going to go without is what you're going to do. So, in my opinion, this is about control. This is about taking away access. This is about disempowering the average individual. Because there's nothing scarier than a well-educated poor person who can advocate for themselves. Nothing scarier to the people that are controlling these systems. Anyway, fuck 'em. Let's keep listening.
Young enthusiast.
I like the mini synth apps. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what happens if, for whatever reason, they're not signed on the Google store? Then bam, you're forced to go get them from whatever site is hosting the .apk, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, what is it? What do they say? We're gonna have to verify it over 24 hours or some bullshit. Like, what a joke.
So the reality of it is, Google is trying to lock this shit down to a point where it is almost going to be functionally like identical to what you're seeing on the Apple side of things, which if that happens...
Yeah, Apple have had this for years, by the way. They even vilified it with a nasty term called side loading. It's fucking idiot language. All side loading is installing a legitimate app that hasn't gone through and been given the tick of approval from Apple App Store. That's all side loading is. So they've attempted to vilify something. And that something is you being able to do what you want with the installation of apps on your phone. But yeah, side loading. You mean installing a fucking app? Ugh.
No reason why you wouldn't want to just buy an Apple device anyways. Like, if shit is locked down, this Android loses a lot of the sauce that made it as fucking popular as it's ever been, right? So again, what's been kind of happening? Google and Epic Games, so Epic Games, the guys that make Fortnite, you know, back years ago, remember when like Fortnite decided to get like fucking bold and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna charge for the V-Bucks inside our own store. And so they took on Apple and Google. And surprisingly, both these storefronts were like, no, we want our 30%. So they removed Fortnite from the Play Store. Now, after years, right, lawsuits, millions of dollars, and the best legal minds going at it, Fortnite is back on really both devices. But it's coming with changes. And the change in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, is Google, while they settled with Epic, effectively what has happened over here is for years, Google has tried to fight rival application stores from showing up in Google Play. So when you use an Android device, you know, when you want to get an app, you go to the Play Store and you find, you know, whatever application you want and you hit install. Now, on Android, there are other alternative stores as well too, right? Now, that being said, this is something that Google has been clamping down on, because for Google, it doesn't seem like, you know, for them, they don't want you to have free access to your Android devices. They kind of want to corral the ecosystem into something that they sort of have full vertical control over. Now, this obviously isn't something that I think many people are comfortable with, right? I'm not comfortable with. Many people aren't, but Google is one of those companies that will find tons of ways to manipulate the world around them to make it look like they're actually doing you a service when they're really just restricting your fucking device down for no reason. So a huge detail actually happened where basically Google is going to be bringing a lot of these third-party stores to the main store. And you might be like, whoa, did we actually win? To an extent, there's actually been kind of a win here. So July 22nd, literally not too far away from here, a few days, basically in the United States, there's going to be third-party app stores inside, and they can access the Google Play's catalog of applications. So basically, it's not perfect. Effectively, to get access into this, you have to be registered as an organization. You have to be a legitimate marketplace, right? And of course, ultimately, at the end of the day, you gotta give Google some money. For instance, you have to give them $5,000, and I believe you have to give them this term, like this money, every fucking year. And of course, ultimately, the end of it too, you also have to, I believe, have a pretty low threshold of delivering malware, which is hilarious because a company like Google has basically exposed a fuck ton of people to some pretty nasty viruses through their own storefront, okay? Now, one of the reasons why this is actually a big deal is because, yes, it's going through Google's actual services, but at the end of the day, people now will get to see another third party on their actual Play Store, which means for the average Andy, for the average person, for your grandmother, for you, for your dad, for your ma, for people that are not technically literate, and when they're using Android devices, they can be like, whoa, I actually have options. And this is something that's good for what we call discoverability, right? Now, look, I'm not expecting down the road most people will be going into their Android devices, downloading APKs, and installing them outside of Google. People usually pick the path to least fucking resistance. And for most people, that's just going to the App Store and installing whatever you want. Now, the big boon of something like, Google is that when something like Fortnite gets removed, right? On Apple, you really don't have an option, right? Like, you basically are beholden to whatever the App Store lets you do. Now, again, when you're outside in places like the EU, iPhones can install third-party applications because the government forces crapple to do that. Now, back overall worldwide, Android was open to the point where when Fortnite was removed, it didn't really dawn. It wasn't that big of a deal for most users. Because ultimately, you could go to Epic Storefront, you could just download their launcher on your own phone and install Fortnite through that. Similar to how you would use a fucking computer, right? So ultimately, at the end of the day, what I'm talking about over here is actually a good thing. Google has basically capitulated, and this warpath that they were on, where they want to lock down Android to the point where they're the only people that dictate what you can and cannot do on your phone, that has been met with a pretty decent win today. For at least the average person. Not for Google, obviously. And I don't give a fuck if Google wins or if they're happy. I want you and me to be happy with the devices that we fucking buy, okay? If this becomes as locked down as this, everyone loses at the end of the day, right? The biggest boon for Android is the freedom you have to do what you will with your device. Dog, when you go to a store and buy a phone, or when you buy a computer, the last thing you want is a company to dictate what you can and cannot do. For instance, I feel like the best apt comparison to this is just imagine, right? You're on Linux, for instance, and there's so many different distributions. Right now, the number one is CachyOS, what I used to use. I actually stopped using this because I went to something called Fedora.
I'm on
Because
Fedora.
it was a lot more stable and just something that I didn't have to worry about an update breaking something. This is pretty much as stable as I'm going to get while being relatively modern, right? I don't want to just sit in the Stone Age because of stability.
Milady.
I want there to be a healthy balance. Now imagine if CachyOS being number one, they're swimming good. Imagine if the developers here said, before you install any package underneath Linux, it has to go through our permission, right? We have to be validating if you can go to the storefront and install something like VLC, like Firefox, like Chrome, like Color Paint, like whatever. Immediately, this would go from number one to not even being on the fucking board because people would obviously revolt. Nobody wants to be told what they can and cannot do, especially when it comes to a computer, right? A similar example could be like, imagine if, you're on your...
Okay, enough examples, Mr. Example. He already gave us one solid example and he's like, yo, another? Another? King, I don't need another example, bro. I don't need one, brother. No way. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright. Let's check out this.
Hey everyone, today we're checking out the completely updated version of Flex, FL Studio's powerful preset-based instrument and the most popular instrument in FL Studio. Included free with every edition of FL Studio, Flex gives you access to thousands of ready-to-use sounds
shit, my dinner. Hold
covering
up.
virtually every genre, from cinematic and orchestral instruments to synths, keys, basses, drums, and more. And if that's not enough, you can expand your collection even further with additional preset packs available from the Flex store. Now in FL Studio 2026, Flex has received a major refresh with a redesigned interface, improved performance, and a faster, more intuitive browsing experience. Finding and using the right sound is easier than ever. In this video, we'll explore the new interface, take a look at the updated workflow, and show you how to get the most out of the new Flex. And if you haven't checked it out yet, use your lifetime free updates to get FL Studio 2026 and experience the new Flex for yourself. Let's start with the new Play tab. This is where you'll probably spend most of your time when sketching out ideas. The layout is designed to help you load a preset and start playing right away, so you can capture a vibe in seconds. The key feature of the Play window is its macro controls, putting the most powerful sound shaping parameters at your fingertips. Each preset can include up to 8 macro notes.
Yo, shoutouts Flex 2026 on FL Studio.
And their functions change depending on the sound you've
More power, more energy.
loaded. That means you can quickly
more energy.
adjust key characteristics of a patch and experiment with different variations without diving into deeper editing menus. Library tab. Here you can browse your installed Flex packs. If you're new to Flex, you'll see 2 packs are already installed: Core Synths and Core 808s. These are from our all-new Core series, a collection of 3 packs which makes up the updated factory library. And the Core series is available to all FL Studio users.
That's a vibe, like, because that's like a big problem solve that, like, I guess about 15 or like 20 years ago people had, was like, like, dude, if you think people choose incorrect samples for their style now, go back 20 years, bro. It was at an all-time high because either there was no circulating samples for the sounds people were looking for, or they were just really hard to find. And so people were using like 909s for trap and shit. Like, it was just a clusterfuck of people not being able to find the right sounds, and they're either being placeholders or just wrong production sounds for the style. And this helps that by giving, like, well, core sounds.
It includes 8 new
Gotta fix
3
my
packs,
din-din.
Core pianos, 808s, bass guitars, synths, strings, winds, and brass. And you can download all of these from the Store tab, which we'll look at next. Together, these libraries cover a wide range of essential sounds that can serve as a starting point for many different styles of music. Beyond the included factory library, the Store tab gives you access to additional Flex packs that can be previewed and purchased directly within Flex. These packs cover a variety of genres and sound design styles, with new packs dropping regularly. If you're looking to expand your sound library, you can purchase individual packs as needed. Finding sounds in the store and library is also faster thanks to the improved search system. You can choose, for example, bright hip-hop keys or hard EDM bass, and Flex will quickly narrow down the results to help you find what you're after. Plus, you can now search for presets across all packs. Alternatively, FL Cloud Pro subscribers can access the full catalogue through their subscription, making it easy to explore and use a wider range of sounds without purchasing packs individually. If you don't have FL Cloud Pro, you can try it free for 30 days, which will unlock the full Flex pack catalogue. The updated version of Flex strikes a nice balance between simplicity and flexibility. It's easy to jump in and start creating, while still offering enough control when you want to shape sounds in more detail. If you haven't explored it yet, take advantage of lifetime free updates, update to FL Studio 2026 for free, and experience the redesigned Flex firsthand.
Goddamn, bro. I need to check this out. I think I'm gonna run a bit of Flex in my Ableton sessions. Oh yeah. I'm just putting together my dinner. This happened 2 weeks ago. Let's listen to a little bit of Holly and Bow.
Check. Red Rocks, what's up right now?
Damage of power to the people back once again. Roll the renegade master. Ill behavior with the ill behavior with it. Once again, roll the renegade master. Damage of power to the people back once again. Roll the renegade master. Damage of the ill behavior back once again. Roll the renegade master. Damage of power to the people back once again. Roll the renegade master. Damage of the ill behavior back once again. Roll the renegade master. Damage of power to the people back once again. Roll the renegade master. Damage of the ill behavior back once again. Roll the renegade master. Power to the people back once again. Roll the renegade master.
It's fucking, we rocking sausages, potatoes, QP mayo, spicy tomato sauce, and some frozen veggies. Oh yeah. This would probably be too much to eat, to be honest. Potato buns. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I don't think I did pepper. Hold up. Oh yeah. Okay, taste test. Going in. Okay, these sausages are overcooked. Banging. Absolutely banging. Alright, let's try the classic bit of fucking yo, what up, Decode? Exclamation submit, you'll get a Discord link. No. Meet me at the hotel room. No. No. Why? Oh shit. We got the funk remix. Shout out Latin music. Joga xereca pro alto, mulher. Alright. We're gonna be listening to music in like after this ad break. We got a short little ad break. Welcome to the MountainsHide stream. If you haven't been here, hello. My name is Zach. I'm a music producer, artist, film and television audio guy, and the thing I get hired for the most is mix engineer for music. Hope you're doing great today. I might be able to help you with your productions or your mixes, or we can just have fun listening to your music and do a vibe check. Either way, welcome to the stream. We got a little ad break coming up. If you're subscribed, you're going to see tons of funny, stupid ads that I make. Also, right now, we're doing a 2-day, 48-hour beat battle. There is 24 hours left. We give away money. We got guest judges coming in tomorrow. Guest judges, very talented people from the community. Let me tell you that much. Like, most people could learn a thing or two off these people. Yo, nice to meet you too, Decoded. We'll be back after these short messages. Here's more about the song battle we're doing right now. Oh, hi, my name's Zach, aka MountainsHide, and this is MountainsHide Rant. MountainsHide Rant, MountainsHide Rant. MountainsHide rank is a little different from other big battles. You'll fight from a rank all the way from bronze up to Grandmaster. With our new and improved rank spreadsheet that automatically calculates values for all battles that you'll never see. Our distributed ranking system that'll be a combination of our elo system and all judges' scores. Please collaborate with streamers. I need help. The glee on your face. Imagine the glee you'll experience when you find out that you're way higher rank than you thought we'd think you were. Imagine the distraught nature of your emotions when you find out that your rank is much worse than you thought we'd think it was. Claim superiority over those noobs in chat. MountainsHide ranked. Get ready to be absolutely furious, purely overjoyed, or just neutral. Get wrecked in the debate of Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change your regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Come on down to the MountainsHide Change EP launch. We're going to be giving away a new car, a brand new family home, and a dirty couch. Literally, no prize to give away. We might play some Nintendo. You can shut the fuck up and listen to my music. MountainsHide Change Launch Party, November 27th on Twitch. Here at MountainsHide, we care about your listening experience. We put all our products through rigorous testing to ensure they meet the highest listening standards. As a usual part of our in-depth testing, we set out to find the least qualified demographic and ask them what they thought of our latest products.
He's actually fucking. He's hyping up his release. The beat sounds sick, and your vocals is so good.
You better fucking join and drop that fire mix, my guy.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, where's the third song? Come on, mate.
Honestly, it hyped me off.
Doesn't stream much anymore, and that was the best beat battle on Twitch, and now I'm stuck here. Just kidding. Love ya. Do you want to get banned for the rest of your fucking... Do you want to get banned for the rest of your life? It's not a funny joke. It's not a funny joke.
I'm done with the billions I'm making. My endless alone, alone, alone. My endless alone, alone, alone. I'm done for the rest of my life. Done with singing that melody. Gone with the tears.
Oh, I got a pepper granule in my throat. Yeah, so there's a bug on OBS that causes the doubling up of audio, because what happens is the monitor only mute output settings stops working, and so then you have to change it to monitor and output to just get output. And then when OBS starts up the next time, it works again, and so the setting is wrong. So the initial setting bugs out, and then I change it by setting it to the wrong setting, which is the only thing that works. And then it dogs me and starts working again. So it's what's the good word? Squirrely, dude. OBS is squirrely. Like it'd be changing, it'd be jumping around. Yeah, so it's only, you know what the weirdest thing is? It only started happening after I had been on this update for like 4 months. That's the craziest thing. Like, I'm on the same update for stability, but it still ends up having a surprise bug. So that's kind of odd. Anyways, that's my song done. I was pretty done when I wrote it. Oh, look at that zoom. That's a nice zoom. Wait for it. Bam, quality. Dude, welcome back from the ad break, dudes. My dudes. Yeah. Go check out my song Done if you like electronic pop music that's anti-corporate. Yes. OBS squirrely for sure, yeah. Fucking oath it is, Jesus. Welcome back into the stream. We're getting back into some music for today. Oh yeah, also remember we got MountainsHide ranked happening right now. Right now. So like, you know, if you got something to send in, well shit, you can do it tomorrow. Or you can do it today and be the first to submit and be in the draw to win some money from me. Now, we have a 4-time reoccurring champion. His name is Ruse. He's a brilliant producer. Don't tell him I told you. Anyways, Ruse is great. He's been winning the shit out of MountainsHide rank as he has deserved to. The question is, can anybody take his throne? My boy is the only entrant to rank Diamond, and for that, we are proud of him. Oh yeah. Can you take the throne away from the 4-time winner of the 7 MountainsHide ranks we have done? I'll give you that link because not all the links work in YouTube, so I can come across and drop that one in the chat. Broken command system. It's the least I can do. Yeah, no, like, yeah, that's on my side. I got to set up that bot properly, so yeah, until I do that, I owe my YouTube community. Alright, we're getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first song of today's stream. I want to thank you for being here. I know we don't have a huge turnout, but I don't give a shit because I'm grateful for those that are here. We having fun. I love music. I get to hear new fucking underground music every day. You will not hear me complaining about that facet of this stream, man, because that's the one thing I have been passionate about for the last 25 years of my life, and it's the one thing that doesn't change. That feeling in my chest when I hear someone that's up and coming in music and they just blow my mind with a mint performance, production, mix, master. The feeling never gets old, man. It's so beautiful. Music is just one of the few like special places I feel like is really left for everyone. You know, that's how I feel about it anyway, man. I've been producing for 10 years, started rapping about a year ago. Ooh, so your raps are gonna sound like all put together all of a sudden. Dude, I love that about producing, is when you start performing, you can immediately make it sound way better. Like, it's such a good one. Like, I don't even rap. Like, I'm bad. I'll say I'm bad at rapping, for sure. But I've made it sound not to say you're not good, but like the point I'm making is production gives you that advantage of being able to texturize and color and characterize. Yeah. Regardless of performance, it's such a good thing to have in your in your bag of tricks, as it is. The track I sent in has a couple of features with some buddies on the last verse, and awesome, man. All right. We're running it. It's the first song of the MountainsHide stream. Thank you all for being here. I'm having fun. We got MountainsHide ranked on. If you want to join, hey, you can. If you're on Kick or YouTube, I can send you a link. If you're on Twitch, just type !join and press enter in chat, and it'll take you straight through to the channel. We got a sample. You can win money. There's tons of stuff going on. It's a madhouse. Anyways, let's run it. We got Decoded Nightmares featuring a bunch of homies. You. I'm still working on delivery and confidence. Awesome.
Concession stand ass niggas throwing salt. They do that all. Proceed with cautious when you talk. I saw that talking, we get you a coffin. All that barking on the internet, fuck nigga, don't mean you walk. I'm offline bossing, yeah, I'm dripping saucing. Stand that clip off the hip, I'm tossing.
Not on key. Dang it.
In the closet. Snitch get killed cause they swill too often. Walk a nigga down if you thinking that he's off. They ready to see you down in the ground in the office. No playing around, my time be costing. When it come to work, we Ricky Rossing. Hit your little bitch with the dick, now she stalking. Smoking the Zod got me coughing. That little bitch don't even move for you.
I was trying to do harmonica, but it's in the wrong key.
Surfing her hideaway, ducked off in my hideaway. She full of acrobatic, nigga. It's all I can say.
She acrobatic, dude.
Kiss you get slayed. And I send the bitch back your way. Killed the pussy like OJ. Had to bully that bitch. Olay. Had my dick in the grill like Colgate. For 60 minutes, then she rotate. Y'all cake hoes, we fornicate. Y'all save hoes, we break them this way. Haters be thinking they safe. Till my oats get put the fire to your face.
Hey, go find you some nigga that's safe. Cause all that dick riding shit you in the way. Them boys will open you up like a safe. One stick into the code and got put on display. One stick into the code and
There's something that's a little too forward about this particular vocal EQ. I like the performance. Maybe it's slight subtractive, like multi-band compression on the middle high frequencies, somewhere between 2 kilohertz and 6 kilohertz, I would guess. Anyways, let's keep listening. It doesn't sound bad. It's just not cushioned in a way where it has, like, it just feels a little like forward, and I think that's in the middle high frequencies somewhere. Like, if you look at the Fletcher Munson curves, that's like the typical places humans hear things. You see like a slight bump in like that middle high area and like I feel like that kind of reflects through common mix problems. You know what I mean? Because we kind of just like get annoyed by the same typical stuff. Ooh, this one is true. This is your vocal, right? I feel like this mix immediately just like met me where I am. Like, I'm like, okay, let's keep listening.
So give me your worst. I got the click clap for your chit chat. Get back, bitch back. You ain't got nothing but words. You deserve all the worst. Fuck around and get your shit cracked. Often you're talking, it's nonsense. You hating on me cause I'm awesome. Better pay possum, it's obvious. I make it rain like I toss 'em. You were just flopping, nauseous. So I stick your body in the coffin. Then I'm covering your neck.
I feel like this has got like a little bit of the same issue, but not as much. Like this vocal sits a bit better. All the vocals are good, by the way. I actually like all the performances so far.
My side of your grave so they know why they lost him. I'm impeccable, eat your rappers like a full. Second goal, climbing to the top, won't stop till I pop. When you drop like ha, you lost. I'm invincible, that's a principle.
Oh wow, sorry to hear that, man.
Making my claim, get out of my way, get off it. There is no way, on any day you can best me, test me. You can call me flame cause I'm hot shit.
All the bars flow really well, but this little moment in timing here, I feel like it could be more in the pocket. Where is it?
Going the same boss shit, making my claim, get out of my way, get off it. There is no way, on any day you can best me.
Yeah, after way, I feel like you fall like a little behind the groove, whereas in the other spots, you're just like bang on, like in the pocket. I'm being picky because I feel like this is already in a good spot and it could go to that next level of just like fucking like chef's kiss. Also, really cool to hear this hasn't been mixed in a certain way of looking at it, simply because it already sounds partially mixed, which means that you guys have a really nice production, because that's something like I, as a mix engineer, look for. Meaning like the song still hits, you know what I mean? Like without a mix. And like this is what I'm hearing is, for the most part, the song is still hitting without the mix. And so it should. If your song doesn't hit without mix, your production ain't finished. Simple as that. Yo, AK Ben Real 414, appreciate the subscription. My guy, appreciate it. Welcome in. Wait, let's keep listening to the end of the song. I haven't gotten to the end yet.
There's no way, on any day you can best me, test me. You can call me flame cause I'm hot shit, proof. Here is the proof. Step into me, I step in the booth. I murder you rappers and actors, that's actually the truth. What you gonna do? Now that I'm here, I am to fear. You disappear, I proof. I'm a nightmare, you just a spoof. Oof.
What's up?
Oof. Yo, with that oof bit, I want it to be like oof, oof, oof. Like, I want it to like clearly sort of like fade out on delaying 2 or 3 times. I don't know why. I just wanted that. Yeah. I like that. Oof. Like the ending. It's like socially relevant, you know, words in a rhyme. It really pricks up your ears and makes you realize like the rapper's in the same social world you're in or similar. And so that steps it up on the lyrical game because you are able to then feel more related to the rapper. Yeah, I don't know. I really like that little oof thing at the end. Yeah, mostly mixed things, man. I think it's just mostly mixed things. Like I said, a bit of slight multi-banding on that middle high space in the second vocal. The first one, for the most part, in the mix already landed nicely. And I think there were little flow moments in the last part, but that mix was mostly good. Just little things here and there. And it's really good to hear it's not mixed because it already sounds partially mixed. Awesome. Can't wait to hear it fully mixed, man. Thank you for the submission, man. Yeah, why not, man? What do we got? Like friggin', we got like 3 people out here. So yeah, you know what? I normally don't do it. But chuck it in there. Oh yeah. Just to let you know, we got a little bit of a 48-hour song battle. Yeah. Chuck in one more if you want. What up, Flu Heat? Yeah, I'm doing regular feedback right now, my man. Right now. You know what else we're doing? We're doing the 48-hour Mountainside song battle. You got 24 hours left. We are resampling one of my songs, Done. Let me pull up the bit of the song that we're resampling. This is going to be, the winner is going to be announced tomorrow. We're going to be doing a song battle with all the entrants. Come and win some money. Come and win some money. The sample we are using is from this song. Bam. It's this bit. It's the drums. Yeah, it's the drums. It's the drums. Oh yeah, go grab it, make something out of it, bring it back tomorrow this time, and I might just give you some goddamn cold hard cash. Might though, it's got to be good. I mean, you gotta, you know, we got a panel of judges rocking up tomorrow. You gotta impress us. You gotta impress us. All right, let's get back into the regular queue, shall we? Bam. Bam. We're going to play Flow Heat since he hasn't been played today. Then we're going to play a second one from Decoded because he's chilling out and being a mad dude. By the way, in Australia, that's a compliment. All right, let's run it. It's 716260 Flow Heat. Yo, what up, Beck? Vocal production is not meeting the instrumental production. Let's keep listening. Scream quality sounds perfect though. Yeah, honestly, this is great. It's more just like getting like the cleans production really locked in and really flattering. That's your main thing. I think your mix is cool. Your production overall is really cool. Those screams sound fucking fantastic, man. Really powerful. Keep them as they are. Do not change the way you process those screams. Because however you're doing them, chef's kiss. And the instrumental production and mix is really nice as well. Like really solid, punchy, powerful, well-rounded. But yeah, it's just that clear vocal production that I want to step up to the same level of enjoyment as the instrument, as I'm getting from the instruments and as I'm getting from the screams. Yeah. It's like a Browning and yes, dude. I'm hearing the like Aussie, like 1,000 bees, like sort of like phasing influence, like production. There was a meme a while ago where it was really evident how they dealt with Ozzy's voice in the vocal production, and there was a popular comment where it was like, why is there 1,000 bees in Ozzy's voice? And I was like, dude, that's such a good way to explain this particular vocal production technique. It's 1,000 bees, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, your upper head voice clears kind of sound like Jack Black, like beep beep beep, like up there. With that little falsetto bit at the end, that's da-da-da-da-da, I think it would be better to give that its own channel and effects, so you can make it sound more consistent. I do this all the time with my falsettos, where I'd be like, and I can't sleep, and I'll put the falsetto in a channel that's like managed completely different, and it helps the two mesh together better. Ooh, a little bit of solo coming up. Almost. It's definitely a solo. Oh, she. Yeah, my main thing was just vocal mix, vocal production on the clears. And then I guess there was some moments where the screams jump forward as far as the mix is concerned, but I really like the production and the performance on the screams. They're really good. Yeah, music was solid. It's honestly just about clear vocal production and slight mixed critique on overall vocals for me. I think everything else is pretty fucking dandy, bro. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was like a really solid like rock song with interesting orchestral backing, cool like positive messaging. Yeah, I liked the riff too. It was like complicated enough to be interesting, but not like super complicated. So it was like super accessible as an idea to like a rock metal audience. Yeah, keep doing your thing, Flo here. Keep doing your thing, man. Thank you for the submission. Thank you. Back here same time tomorrow. All you gotta do is remix this. No AI, no collabs. Any BPM, song gotta be under 2 minutes. And you gotta be original. We're gonna have a whole panel of myself and talented musicians. We're gonna be going through your songs. It's gonna be hella fun. Now, don't let the empty channel scare you. Everybody always hands in late. And the smallest entries we've had is 5. We had 9, we had 7 the time before that. So the reality is, if you think you're gonna enter this and then it's gonna be like, wow, wow, wow. Well, historically, you'd be wrong. I can't find it. Oh yeah, it's a hidden channel to you. Discord do this funny thing where they hide random channels. So go into the server settings up the top and then go show hidden channels. It's I'll run through some of the past things. So like, I don't know, where do we go? Let's go to the one with the highest rank and see what was cooked up. Because some of the stuff is just pretty impressive, man. I think this was it. Yeah, this is the one where we got our highest rank. I clicked the link in chat. Oh, yep. That does it as well. Nice. Yeah, so just so you know, if you guys are missing channels in Discord, they do this hilarious thing where they have an AI that decides what would be convenient for you to see. And they just hide random channels. They don't let you know what they are. They just hide random channels in new Discords. It's insane. All right. So, what I was saying was some of the entrants are wild here. This is one of our biggest battles, and I don't know if any of these will actually be live though. Oh, we still got the winner. All right, so this was the winner. And oh wait, let me show you the sample though. Oh, we didn't use the sample, it was just rules. Okay, yeah. Yeah, very cool. Was really happy with that. I guess just to let you know, there's stiff competition. There's stiff competition up in these battles. If you feel like you're up for a challenge, dive into it. But yeah, I guess back to my main point. Don't let the fact you don't see any submissions yet fool you. Tomorrow, there'll be at minimum 5. And hey, if there's not, well, shoot me. You know, that's fine as well. But the point is, there's usually 5 to 7 entrants. There's typically been more than that if you look through the entries. The reality is, it's going to be a good competition. It's going to be a good competition. We got 2 guest judges coming in tomorrow. All right, we'll get back to the queue. We're getting back into it. Was about to get the sesh going for the night. I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo. Don't let me stop you, Beck. You can get the sesh going and give it a shot. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm not sure what your process is like. All right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna get the sesh going. Oh wait, were you just talking about the music sesh? Up. Self-report. Whoopsie. I like these drums. They're out of my song Done. I don't know if you heard me pull that up again, but I'll track through it just quickly so you get the gist of like what the context was. Yo, thanks, dude. Yeah, so that's where the drums are from. That's the section where the drums, where I pulled it off. It reminds Lil Peep. True. You know what? You're not the first person to say that. That said, my music is nothing similar, so I wonder where that puts me. Yeah, the timbre, yeah. She's coming right now, walking out the door. Wait, what is that song? Is that something that sounds similar to you? I don't know what that one is. Or is that a Lil Peep thing? Yeah, I don't know where that places me if I sound like Lil Peep, and that's like, because I've heard that now 3 times. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm fitting into a place where, like, people are confused about where I'm coming from. I love his music, though. Yeah, but if I made music like him, at least it would instantly make sense to people. But my music is like a clusterfuck of, like, electronic, pop, rock, and emo. So I feel like the messaging is like, it's like a little confusing, I guess. That's like my branding problem, you know? I mean that in a great way. Yeah, no, not having a go at you. I appreciate the comparison. Because I know you meant it in a nice way. I think it's cool. Yeah, so do I, but I have to acknowledge that because I'm not fitting into any pigeonhole or like only very loosely, that loses me like listeners. You know what I mean? Because you got to kind of satisfy some pigeonholes. Like, and I don't mean strict pigeonholes. I mean just people need to understand clearly where you're coming from in order to relate. And even though people like my music, I feel like the relation bit isn't happening as much. So I kind of need to work that out. I don't know. It's annoying because I'm already happy with my music. All right. We're going to pull up Inspector Beck right here, right now. And we're going to run it. It's Jank Step by Inspector. Hey, thank you, Beck. Appreciate it. Just made this, might be a mess. Hey, that's okay. I can live with that. It's what I do. "24 different genres." Nice, man. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, the dynamics are quite nice. Oh, the control of your verb frequency. Something about it reminds me of Getter. I see what you mean. It's something about like the sparseness and the drum management. Dude, this is fun as hell and it sounds cool. The vocals too a bit, yep. Yeah, those like, sort of like one-shot sample moments, yep. Yeah, look, this is just like a bouncy, fun, you know, just like, it's straightforward, but it's also like complex in that the production sounds complex, but the ideas themselves sort of step through very logically and very like maybe not expectedly, but because there is some version of expectations here that I'm feeling. So there's that cool sort of artistic intentionality to it as well. Yes, I think the sparse is really good. The sparse for the sub is like definitely the way you want to be going. If anything, I wanted it to get more dramatic, like boom, 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 but that like, just like, just a little bit more rhythmically intense, and a little bit more bombastic at the end. That's I guess it's because I really enjoyed the production and the mix and the flow, but I wanted it to climax just a little more I don't know what the word is. Bombastic, I guess, is nice. Because it feels like one of those songs, but also I think if you do crowd it for effect, it should only be like, you know, like momentarily. Might be a good name for the tune. Let's go. Great work though, Beck. This is really cool, dude. Woo! Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Hey, I'm enjoying my weekend now that I've heard cool works in progress like that. Dude, thank you for sending in. Appreciate it. Oh, speaking of sending in, that's right, I'm going to plug this again. That's why I'm here after all. It's MountainsHide Ranked, baby. It's MountainsHide Ranked. I got a song. I wrote it. It goes like this. MountainsHide Ranked, 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 go! You think I'm joking, but after these short messages, you'll know I'm not. Oh, hi, my name's Zach, aka MountainsHide, and this is MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked, MountainsHide Ranked is a little different from other beat battles. You'll fight from a ranked all the way from bronze up to Grandmaster, with our new and improved rank spreadsheet that automatically calculates values for all battles that you'll never see. Our distributed ranking system that'll be a combination of our ELO system and all judges' scores. Please collaborate with me, streamers. I need help. The glee on your face. Imagine the glee you'll experience when you find out that you're way higher rank than you thought we'd think you were. Imagine the distraught nature of your emotions when you find out that your rank is much worse than you thought we'd think it was. Claim superiority over those noobs in chat. MountainsHide Ranked. Get ready to be absolutely furious, purely overjoyed, or just neutral.
MountainsHide Ranked. Get wrecked and win the favor of your peers or something like that.
Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change a regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Come on down to the MountainsHide Change EP launch.
Advert is entirely off brand with how the music sounds.
We're going to be giving away a new car, a brand new family home, and a dirty couch.
Literally none of these prizes will be given away.
We might even play some Nintendo. Then after that, you can shut the fuck up and listen to my new music. MountainsHide Change Launch Party, November 27th on Twitch. Here at MountainsHide, we care about your listening experience. We put all our products through rigorous testing to ensure they meet the highest listening standards. As a usual part of our in-depth testing, we set out to find the least qualified demographic and ask them what they thought of our latest products.
He's actually fucking... He's hyping up his release. The beat sounds sick. And your vocals are so good.
You better fucking join and drop that fire mix, my guy.
Oath.
Oh, there he is. Hey, where's the third song? Come on, mate.
Honestly, it hyped me off.
Oh yeah, we back. Hey, welcome back to the MountainsHide stream. We are here letting you know that you need to go and join MountainsHide Ranked if you'd like to earn money or the favor of your peers. Yes, that's right. We're doing a 48-hour song battle. All you got to do is make something out of a drum sample That's all you got to do is make something out of a drum sample. Come through, beat everyone that enters. That's right, be the last man standing. And you could take away the prize money. You could take away the new title of MountainsHide Ranked Winner. Oh yes, we got Discord roll ranks. We got a panel of judges tomorrow. I'm excited for it. And I know you are too. We're running it all day tomorrow. We're going to be starting around my time, 11 a.m. We'll be running until it's finished. We'll be running until we've heard every single fucking song. I tell you what. We're also going to be running submissions while we wait for those who are entering to wrap up their entries and submit them and get them in. We're going to be running music feedback while we do this, of course. Of course. Man, how do people think posting in general makes sense? Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh shit, okay. What do I got going on here? I got another few videos I want to watch. Chuck on. Educate ourselves a little more when it comes to tech. When it comes to music. I'm gonna run these up. Where is it? Yeah, I wanted to watch this. No, I'm not watching you make like a plug-in fucking beat and then talk to me about mixing, dog. Where is this video I was looking for? Oh yeah. Run this.
There are some samples that reappear in hundreds or even thousands of songs. Different artists using the same sounds over and over again in different genres. Sometimes you recognize them, and sometimes they're there without you even knowing it. Let's go through a bunch of iconic samples, their story and what songs they appear in, and even interview one of the creators. Let's start with this sound. Now you might know about orchestra hits. They're quick tonal blasts and can be heard in tons of songs. But there's quite a few different ones, and they all have different sources. You might recognize the Orc 5 orchestra hit. That was sampled from a Stravinsky song. And the so-called Philly hit, that was sampled from the James Brown song, Get Up Off of That Thing! Let's meet two more. First off, the Jet Set hit. This sound is notable for being part of the cult classic video game Jet Set Radio, where it's played when you pull off a combo when spray painting. But we can also hear the sound in hit songs.
I'm driving stateside, but I'll see you tonight.
The original source of the sound is an obscure disco song from 1978. This is a pretty groovy song called Shangri-La by La Pregunta. If you go to 028 in it, there's a bit of a breakdown, and we...
La Pregunta? Isn't that The Question? Dude, that artist is called The Question. Is that correct? La Pregunta? Yeah, that's The Question. No. Is that right?
Here.
I don't know. I can't remember what Pregunta means. What are we looking at, Dom?
We get the sound.
Oh, we actually watched this. This guy, actually... This guy, give me a second, is in, I watched this video to make one of my videos. I don't know if you noticed it. Give me a second. Yeah, look at this. Here at MountainsHide, we care about your listening experience. We put all our products through rigorous listening set out to and oh wait, no wait, is it the other one? Maybe it's this one. Your listening experience. Yeah. Wait, no, this is literally what I just played. Where is that? Here at Mountains Protest, listen to that. We see high I can't find it. It's somewhere in here. It's not in this one.
LINESKIP. Regular cues.
Anyways, it's in one of my oh, maybe is it? No, this is the new one. And this one's just the rank. It's just the rank stinger. I guess I need to find that again. We put all our products through rigorous. Where's that video? I just realized I've lost one of my videos. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, this guy's just a noise artist. He just be breaking shit and moving tables and things. I mean, okay. Political fucking retards. What's going on with these comments, dude? I'm dying.
One artist that found this sample and helped popularize it is Fatboy Slim, who's pretty famous for his work on sampling. In 1992, he released a sample pack meant for DJs and producers, where he added quite a few orchestra hit-like sounds. And the Shangri-La one was one of them. But even before Fatboy Slim, it had appeared in many songs. Like Mo Love's Theme, or in Me, Myself and I. Now what about that other one? This. The Poison hit. This one is most notable for being the intro of the 90s hit Poison.
Girl, I must warn you.
By Belle Bill DeVoe, which in itself has been interpolated and sampled over 100 times.
Girl, I must.
It sounds like this. But what about that sound? Just like many times before, it began with a James Brown song. Let's listen to Mother Popcorn from 1969. Now chop out this part and pitch it down 8 steps. That's how they made the sound. This is quite an amazing find, credited to the user GZM on the sample. Now do you recognize this? This drum loop has been in tons of songs, despite being played by a bad drummer. It's from a song called Impeach the President, and you've surely heard him at some point. It's been in 800 songs. The original track was a protest song against President Nixon, wanting him to be impeached because of the Watergate scandal. In 1973, it's by the band Honey Drippers and starts like this. Followed by this groove. The heavy sampling of it kicks off 14 years later, when producer Mari Mar becomes one of the first ever to chop up a drum beat, chopping up those intro drums for the song The Bridge. The drum intro of Impeach the President later appeared on the 80s sample pack, Ultimate Breaks and Beats, and has since then made its way into tons of hip-hop records. Like Biggie, What's It Like? Or Nas.
Love, no love, you get the slug, see before gusto, your luck.
In the song The Message, which also has this sampled guitar part from a Sting song. That was also sampled in. But back to the drums. What's the part about the drummer being bad? It's not my words, it's the words of the man that wrote Impeach the President, Roy C. He formed this band, the Honey Drippers, by bringing together a group of non-professionals. And he wasn't a big fan of his drummer, saying in an interview, I worked hard with the drummer. I had a good bass player and horn player, but the drummer was the weakest point. I remember drilling him over and over in that basement.
There'll never be a band without a beat.
You can actually tell he's not too tight. But being a sloppy drummer hasn't prevented him from being sampled in some huge hit songs. Like in the best 90s song by Janet Jackson. Or in this classic, J. Cole. The drum sample has even been used by the indisputable GOAT of the music industry.
Right up.
So how bad is the drumming? The drummer begins with a loose feel, but it's not bad. It's relaxed. The problem is that he speeds up as the song goes on. So who is this lousy drummer? I've been trying to find information about his name, but I haven't been able to find anything. The only piece of information we got is from the B-side of Impeach the President, on a song called Roy C's Theme, written by Roy C. On this song, Roy C introduces the whole band as Larry the bad boy guitarist, Michael the good-looking horn player, and the drummer Morris.
My man Morris.
If you're trying to recognize Impeach the President in a song you hear, a good idea is to listen for the psh, boom, chif, baf, chicka, doom, psh, ah, the psh. It's pretty strong. Now by now you probably feel that sampling is a pretty fun thing to do. From just putting old drum loops in a song, to chopping, to finding obscure samples to use as details in your beats. And sampling really is fun, but there's two problems. It's hard to find samples, and it's not legal. You're not allowed to just sample any song and release it. But there's a solution. This video is sponsored by Tracklib, a sampling service.
Oh, well, Tracklib. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, Tracklib. You're not getting that free ad on my stream, buddy. Hey, old pal. Oh no, how will they ever survive? Oh, welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Yo, I'ma tell you one more time before I get out of here and wrap up for the day. We got MountainsHide rank. We got 2 panel judges. That's 3 judges in total for tomorrow's battle. If you want to join, prize money is on the line. You are gonna be our new winner of MountainsHide rank. I promise. All you gotta do in the next 24 or 22 hours, 22 hours it is, all you gotta do is get the drum sample right here. We got a drum sample right here. We got a little drum sample right here. Put together a... We'll give you all breakdowns and we'll decide who the next MountainsHide ranked person is. I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm going to be back tomorrow for MountainsHide rank. My name is Zach. I do what I can to get online every day. Listen to everybody. Peace.